This summer, everyone is asking one question: can a new player clear the 3 gates and take the Oasis? Today, those gates open wide as WorkOS presents Ready Agent 1. So Jeff, what are you showing us today?
What I'm showing you is the WorkOS MCP.
So MCP is obviously a hot topic right now. What is the goal of an MCP server for WorkOS? Like, what are we trying to give people?
More and more, we're finding that people want to solve problems, right from the place where they're solving like the rest of their problems. And so with us offering an MCP server ourselves, they can kind of like forego the trip to the dashboard, God forbid, and be able to solve the problems that they normally had to make a trip there for. If that's like figuring out why someone's having an issue logging in, or updating their branding, or creating and provisioning things, that's something now that they don't have to do from clicking around on our beautiful dashboard, but now they can do it from the comfort of their agent.
It's a nice dashboard, but the world is moving to chatbots, so we'll just skate to where the puck's going.
It's a lost art. Yeah. No, you get it.
You have a demo, so just show me a little bit about what we can do. And obviously, this is just a small part for today, but just to get people excited about it.
So we can see we've got this beautiful marketing page, but when it comes to logging in, it's unstyled, right? So you can do better. Before this thing is released, you would be honored to come to our branding page and edit the branding. With the MCP, you can run this, right from your agent and have it like live applying the styles that live in the folder that it's operating from, right? So rather than having to do the stuff from the dashboard, we can just go to our agent and say, make the login beautiful. It would explore your styles and see how you made your marketing page so beautiful. And then iteratively, interact with the APIs and figure out what it needs and apply that, testing itself along the way, that full multi-step agent experience that you're used to. And so now we can see that it's interacting with the WorkOS MCP server. Even gives us an emoji to let us know things are good. And now, hopefully, when I go to open this app, it should be beautiful. And indeed it does. It looks great. And so that's the kind of thing you would expect, that like these are the things that you can do. And, when testing out some of the features, like I don't have to know where it is in the dashboard or what it's called, right? Because the agent, it is presented with the list of possible operations when it connects, right? And it can intuitively figure those things out. And it can look in the, published WorkOS documentation to help solve the problems along the way, especially for people that are setting up and configuring for the first time. You don't have to know everything. Like it can help you figure it out along the way.
Agents have made things so fast that when you have to figure something out, it feels like whiplash.
Oh, yeah.
Just like you're cruising and then you're like, okay, I got to integrate with this thing. I guess I'm reading docs again, and I'm like trying to find things in a dashboard. And yes, all of those things can be changed, to really dial this in. But if you just want to get going, this seems like a really nice way to be like, hey, make it look like the rest of my site. Make no mistakes. I don't care how it gets done.
It's awesome. And then the thing is, then you look at the rest of the world and you're like, I can't believe I have to fill this form out by hand or look something up. Take over the rest of my life, please.
What did you learn in building this particular feature out?
All the features that we offer all of our customers are the features that our own dashboard is kind of like built on. And so I think last year we started offering the kind of like seamless ability for people to offer MCP servers for their own applications using Connect. And so in setting up ours, like all of like the heavy lifting and confusing and scary stuff really just required me to like toggle 2 switches on to allow like dynamic client registration. And then the rest of it was kind of just like hooking up the pipes. So the shocking thing was kind of just how easy the tools that we already built for our customers that we also consume, how easy they were to use for their intended purposes. So the dog food was delicious.
We use a lot of that like toggle marketing, all along like the web in San Francisco. Like if you've seen WorkOS stuff, you've seen the toggles. And I'll never cease to be amazed like how accurate that is. Like every time I want something, it's just a toggle away. Sometimes I have to do some like getting some keys or whatnot and like marshaling those to the right place, but man, it really is as easy as just like pushing a button for most of these things.
And now you don't even have to push the button anymore. Now you just tell Claude while you're skiing in Tahoe, and they'll push the button for you.
With that, there's only one question left to ask, and that's for you, player one. Is your agent ready? If not, maybe you'll have better luck guessing this launch week's breakout success. Will it be Cerebral Space Odyssey 2026, an API gateway, or tell-all rom-com Widget Jones Diary? Drop your vote in the comments below. Subscribe if you don't want to miss a moment of this launch week. I'm Chantastic. I'll see you tomorrow.